Governor of Niger State, Abubakar Sani Bello, has urged private organizations to support efforts of government to develop the rural areas by investing in community development. Governor Bello spoke on Tuesday at the commissioning of a facility for the less privileged in Dakwa, Niger State, built by a non-governmental organization. Correspondent, our report here. There is less than a decade left for 2030. The timeline set for the achievement of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals is 2030. With challenges posed by paucity of funds, the federal government needs the partnership of the private sector to avoid failing like it did with the Millennium Development Goals in 2015. This importance of public-private partnership in complementing government efforts is demonstrated by this facility for the less privileged and orphans in Dakwa community, Niger State.
This is a good example of public-private partnership. The government cannot do it all alone. This facility here addresses one, education. It addresses two, health. There's a lot of social benefits and economic benefits attached to it.
It has a school, it has an inbuilt hospital, it has a playground, it has a place of worship. So on a larger scale, the community of Dakwa will benefit from the school system.
100 orphans, they will stay here, they will learn here, we'll feed in them, we'll everything for free.
Residents of the community are optimistic that the facility will attract development, but are worried about management and continued sustenance.
If, for instance, the white that build the school, we manage the school themselves, then we have no fear. Because we have had projects like this elsewhere in the country. As soon as it's handed over to the black man, that is the end of the project.
A school like this established and it started as fresh. We end up discover that the first attendants, they are the ones that benefit for it because of the poor management after they have handed over to Nigerians.
Sustainable development requires strategic collaboration between the public and private sector. But what is needed even more is the efficient use of funds and infrastructure to stimulate growth.